who can we say, just in Nigeria, who do you think, or who is your role model? It can be an
In
education,
Nigeria,
it can be a politician, it can, or outside Nigeria, anywhere. Who is your role model? Like somebody you are looking at and say, I'm praying to God that one day I will be like this man or I'll be more than this man.
one of my role model politically is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And
Wow.
and the reason is not far-fetched. When you look at the history of Mr. President, he was a total grassrooted human being, and is somebody that don't just take decision, he take his time to calculate. And one thing I love about him mostly is a zeal to build people around him. Don't just give people fish, teach them how to fish. And when you are teaching them how to fish, also be there to be a guide to them. Whether we like it or not, the people he has built over the years stood by him when he was contesting. When you want to call yourself a successful person, it's not how many cars you have gathered. It's not how many houses you have built. It's not how many billions or trillions you have in your account. But when you look at your back and you see the number of people you have impacted positively, then you can look at yourself and say, I am a successful person. So go ahead, when you read the history of Bola Ahmed Tinubu right from 1999 till when he became president, over 30 years of planning, building, executing, everything. And for the fact that when the whole nation was more of a one-party system, he stood by his own ideology and said, I will never join you in that party. If I will remain alone in ACN, in AD, I will remain alone there. When amalgamation came, he joined the amalgamation and he never joined those that have been ruling before. That is sincerity of purpose. When you want to take decision, take it and stand by it. When you don't like what they are doing there, stay where you are. But anywhere you are, try to be the change you always want to see. So I took him as my role model because of his doggedness, his courage, his boldness in decision making, and his zeal to make people and turn people from nothing to something. If you observe very well, that is the same spirit that he has already imbibed into his son, Sheyi Tinubu. That's why he's popularly called the King of Boys, because he take people from that are children of nobody and make them somebody. If you look at the appointment of young people in this current cabinet, you realize that you would not see those young people named in any political offices before. You will not see their name as name of son of Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, son of Obasanjo, son of prominent people. They are those young chaps that believe and have desire to make change. And all this is being achieved because of that spirit of building. So that is why I took him as my role model.
Well, thank you for taking, according to you, the role model. Your role model politically is President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Congratulations to you. And this takes me to the recent happening around Sheyi Tinubu, just like you said. There's a group that came up to say, a youth group that came up to say, we are endorsing um, um, Comrade, will I say comrade? I don't know how to address it. Sheikh TINUBU, just in all simplified form, to be the next governor of Lagos State. Did you see that publication?
Yes, I saw it.
So, what is your reaction as a announced and unauthorized entity? What is your reaction? Or what do you think that motivated those young men to come from that dimension?
Uh, Thank you very much, sir. I believe the only motivation there is that spirit of building. If you look at those youth group that are endorsing the King of Boys for governorship of Lagos State, when you check all of them, you will realize that he has impacted their life positively, one way or the other, without knowing them from anywhere, without knowing them from inception, without them being the children of the riches and millionaires. So, and when we are talking of generational shifts, me and you will agree that Barrister Sheikh Tinubu is already ripe to hold a political office. And no matter the change you are desiring to see, you cannot effect that change from outside. You have to be inside to make sure you effect that change. And Sheikh Tinubu, even without being the governor or anything, has been impacting into the lives of young men, women across the country, not only Lagos State. So we believe that him being a political office holder and a big office like a governor, a lot of lives will be affected positively. And with what he has been doing, he is doing it without expecting anything in return. He's doing it because he felt he's in a position to do. He believes he have, so he should give. Him giving doesn't reduce anything from him. Him not giving will not make his wealth to be increasing, but him giving will increase his blessing and everything. And he will be able to look back tomorrow and say that I have impacted positively into the life of many. So the youth group endorsing him for governorship are not making mistakes, sir. All of us will stand tall to support him if the King of Boys decide that tomorrow he wants to run for governorship of Lagos. Some of us will even transfer our voters card from our state back to Lagos State to go and make sure he emerges as the governor of the state. So to me, it's a round peg in a round hole.